February right now, according to you, the calendar. You remember last year, my house tour video and showing the realities of the renovation and the shame that I live in? It's eating me alive. Well, today, New Year's resolution, fresh year, I am going to tackle all the things that need to be done in this house, unfinished projects. A little reminder if you want to see. So, get some tasks off our list, actually finish rooms in this house, and I know that I'll feel so much better. Even if I have to live with a little bit of chaos, at least I have some things done and I can put them away. This is New Year motivational content. Primo New Year motivational content. So enjoy. So task 1, I have not siliconed the backsplash for this kitchen. That's like a big no-no, especially behind the sink, because if any water goes through there, you're going straight into drywall and that's likely mold. We've been very careful, but still enough is enough. Just it needs to be done. So that's the first task of the day. Clear out the kitchen, tape it off, silicone, and simple. I also asked some of you, I thought, oh, I'll just answer some questions if some people have a home reno Q&A while I do this. How embarrassing. I got 6 questions, 3 of which are from my sister. I will answer whatever is up there. Mary asked, did you get contractor quotes at any point? Curious as to what they estimated. Yes, we got a couple of contractor quotes for the kitchen. We've never tiled before, and it was, I think, $6,000 just tiling the floors, not material. So not terrible. We just decided to go for it ourselves. This is nice to smooth your tape down. Okay, prep work is very important. Taping might take a bit of time at the beginning, but it saves a lot of time so that I don't have to blend out the silicone. If you worked so hard to do your backsplash, you don't want to cheap out on your caulk. Don't cheap out on your silicone. It's good to buy good quality, stuff that doesn't yellow. I went for clear at first, or translucent, because the tile isn't white, but I'm not experienced enough yet to know which clear silicone tends to yellow, and especially on a countertop that you're wiping things over and over again, I don't want to stain clear. White was a safer choice, even though it's not necessarily blended. The one that I got is Professional Grade Mono Silicone Max. Oh, I'm so glad I taped. I'm so not good at this.一個大碟圓形。點解你麻煩？好啦，係咁啦。Thanks, Mom. Bye. Bye. It would be so nice to see more grout pigment here. I think maybe people don't realize that there are options, and I'm so happy with our red grout. That was like my favorite decision. Very scary, but good decision. Oh no, it's already dried a bit. Okay, that beginning part was not great, but this is good. Look how nice the silicone turned out. Still room for improvement. I'm very glad I taped it. Now, this area, this graveyard. All of this material needs to go into the workshop. We're keeping it here for now because obviously outside it can't get wet or exposed to the elements. Every time we have to get around and it's just not great. I feel so relieved to have sorted that out. But now, for the whole entire main floor, we're doing quarter rounds. From here all the way to here. When we were doing our baseboards and our quarter rounds before, you'd have to go out and use a chop saw every single time you wanted to make a cut. So instead, I got these miter shears. They are terribly tricky to use just because it requires a lot of force. Let's finish these ugly gaps in the floor and get that over with. Please, please. I just came back from class. Actually, if you don't know, I started full-time school. Whatever you see me doing online here is just trying to make a living while I'm doing school and hopefully still being able to handle projects. Please be patient with me, and I appreciate while you bear with me as I do school and come back with more skills to show you guys things to do. I'll document what's going on in school and what I'm learning, so you'll see in upcoming videos as well, so stay tuned. Home renovation projects are big financial endeavors, so I've partnered with Capital One Canada to share how I built healthy habits that allow me to live out my dreams of renovating my home. On top of building a budget, setting spending limits, and investing the time needed for the project, there are a ton of other things that I've been doing that get me closer to my goal. So here are my favorite habits that you can also incorporate to work towards your goals, whatever they may be. Tip 1, have a calendar reminder of your bill payments. With so much on the go, make sure to set reminders to pay your statements on time. This will go a long way to help increase your credit score. Tip 2, automate monthly deposits into your savings. The more you save, the more you'll have in the future. Keep in mind, starting small is way better than not starting at all, and that today is always the best time to start. Tip number 3, spend intentionally. Needing and wanting are two very different things. Whenever you're tempted to buy something, don't do it without asking yourself, do I just want this or do I need this? These 3 habits have helped me build my credit, contributing to a larger goal of living in a home that I love. A home reno is never a one-week project, and the same applies to building a healthy relationship with your credit and finances in general. Although it takes time, it definitely pays off in the long run. Whatever your goals may be, having a good grasp of your finances will make it that much easier to achieve them. You can click on my link in the description to see how Capital One Canada can help with more useful tips. And remember, you've got this, and Capital One's got you. These stairs have a little bit of funniness going on. I'm going to try and make a little template to cut extra floor planks. This thing is cut like 4 quarter rounds. Don't buy this brand. Do not recommend. That was bad. The universe does not want me to cut quarter rounds. Oh. This is my second pair of miter shears, and I was losing faith. This one was more promising because there's replaceable blades and there's a guide. But as I'm cutting through, I hit the limit. This is the maximum depth that the blade gets to. please. I've been doing this for 13 years and I still cannot get things to focus like a beauty YouTuber does. I cannot get it to cut through. And I was getting really defeated. Not really. I was just getting annoyed. If this is indicative of my 2024, come at me, because I'm not putting up with nonsense. Nothing's gonna stop me. I don't need nonsense. Nonsense isn't gonna stop me. I'm full of nonsense. You want nonsense? I have nonsense. You want nonsense? I have nonsense. But yeah, today's a write-off. Back to computer work. Toodaloo. What time is it?
12:56.
Oh God. Oh my God. I gotta go. A week later. Orange to red to teal. Immediately, when this one came in the mail, we knew. Like, so hefty. Look at this guard. That's okay, right? This was the cut that I couldn't get through to from last week. Watch. One hand. Maybe not one hand. That took no effort. Now I can finally get things done. All right. A trick I learned with all these offcuts, instead of cutting it straight here, take one of your angles, mark there. So then you can finish your end. It's a much nicer finish than just squaring it. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. It makes me so happy. Okay. This is also a shameful bit that we've been hiding. We've never cut out properly the hole for the return, and that changes right now. Dang it. Please. Oh, wow. Okay, and the very last thing, this wasn't on my list, but after doing the staircase makeover, we only had limited amount of stair noses. I was saving it because along the front entry there's a really long strip that needs a piece, and we have to somehow find this to buy. I glued the one upstairs already. You have to be very liberal with the glue. Don't skimp. It's a very high tension area, so it gets stepped on a lot. Oh my God, it's just so dark. There's always a reason for procrastination. It's a symptom of something, whatever it is. Lots of 5-minute tasks that needed to be done that just didn't get done. I didn't have any reasons for this one. Life just gets busy. I hope this video serves as motivation or to keep you company with all the things that you can do around your house. Hang up that artwork, cut out that caulking in the bathtub that got a little moldy and replace it, deep clean that area of the house that you see is getting dirty, and take care of your home. Taking care of your home feels like taking care of yourself. There's still a ton more to do in this, but I had a list going and I even added to the list, and I'd say I feel pretty accomplished. If something like this interests you, you want to see more things done around the house, or you want to learn about doing more things around the house, let me know in the comments. And as always, you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Letitia Q. See you guys next time. Bye.